It's interesting how much we humans are capable of doing, and most people, they have no idea.
You as a human being, you can almost be like a sponge for energies. If you go to the beach, just absorb the nature, absorb it. You can feel it. And even if you're in the woods or at the lake, there's always energies flowing around. And you can use those energies for telekinesis, hydrokinesis, or just to feed your soul, for happiness. I can't tell you how happy it makes me to be here at the beach, just listening to the ocean. It's talking to me, and I want to talk back. I can only recommend to you to go to a place like this, to feel what I'm feeling right now. Just keep in mind, there's so many energies around you. Just open your heart, open your hands, open your mind to receive this energy.
Create an object with your mind. It is hard. It is not easy. I have to admit that. And every time when I talk about levitating objects, I feel bad because many of you are trying and you're frustrated because it doesn't work. I probably couldn't do telekinesis on it now. It would take a few hours. So just in theory, okay, just build the connection to it, do the breathing properly, meditate, try to clear your mind, okay, clear your mind. Don't think about anything. If you think about something, let's say I still have to work to do, when you think about stuff like that, do this work first, okay? Do this first, and then you can come back to telekinesis. When you think about, oh no, I have still trash lying around, clean it up first before you think of doing telekinesis. It's important to be clean, and it's important to have your work done, you know, the important stuff first, and then you can come back and do telekinesis. And you have to be confident, okay? Very self-confident. I still struggle. It's not like it's super easy for me. No, it's not, okay? It's not easy for anybody. You're not alone in this.
Yeah, so we found a heavier object. I'm gonna talk to the trash can real quick to build this relationship, because it was very easy with a pen because we have a relationship already. I don't know this trash can, I don't know its feelings or its experience or anything about its life, so I'm gonna talk to it really quick, and that could take a second, but yeah, then I'm gonna do telekinesis, the push telekinesis on this trash can. Okay, you can turn the camera off. And never ever use it against other people. If I ever hear about that somebody use it against somebody else, I will stop doing videos, so be aware of that. And then I'm just gonna go outside and see what I find. Okay, see you in a second.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use one of those trash cans. I have those trash cans for a very long time, so they're like friends to me, like more like family members. So I think those are gonna be good for the little telekinesis exercise. Right now I'm just trying to figure out which one with which one I have the biggest connection. You can feel this sometimes. Sometimes you just touch it, take a big breather, and in that case it doesn't smell that good because, you know, it's trash cans, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah. So yeah, this is pole telekinesis.
Okay. So, give me a second. It's heavy. So, in order to do telekinesis with this brick, like I said, have it clean, then build the connection to the object. I was sitting on it for a long time, so we absorbed each other's energies, okay? And now we breathe in as much as we can, okay? And we exhale 50%. Again, inhale. Exhale. But it's very important, never exhale fully, okay? So now, you always ask, what do you imagine doing that? I try to imagine nothing. I try to clear my mind. I go into a very I try to meditate, and my state of mind is clear and empty, okay? I try not to think. I try to only feel, okay? Feel the connection, feel the love to the object, okay? So, I try to focus on that. I breathe in. Out. In. Out. It wasn't easy.
I think what we're gonna do now is a little fast push telekinesis trick, okay? So I'm just gonna I put this can here, and remember, push telekinesis, you breathe 100% in, 50% out, okay? And you do that for a while, and then at some point you just release the energy at one punch, okay?
feel how strong my telekinetic powers are today? Because I've had a very good week. I've had a very good week at work. I got a raise and I did a very good job. I'm very proud of myself. I feel very confident and strong. This is why I can do telekinesis to even objects I don't have a special bond to. Like those lights, for example, those slippers, of course I wear them a lot, but we don't have like a special bond. But when I decide, hey, I want to push them away with push telekinesis, I'm sure I can just push like just now. See, there you go. It's not that complicated, or I don't know. Let's say these pillows. I could push these pillows away. Let me just show you.
Sorry I haven't been uploading videos lately, but I have some financial troubles and I have to work way more right now, so I don't really have time to make videos. As you guys know, in order to do telekinesis, your financials have to be in order. If you don't have this peaceful mind that financially you're okay, you just won't be able to focus on telekinesis. That's why I'm trying to focus on that first.
Are very stressed. When you are very stressed at work or because of your girlfriend or your boyfriend or something like that, it might give you a telekinesis block. It might take the abilities from you, and the reason why is because your mind is not in a balance anymore. And it's all about balance. This is why we meditate for hours and weeks and years. This is why we practice the breathing so much, to stay in a balance, mental balance. And when we're stressed, our hormones and all the stuff what's going on in our brain gets out of balance, and that takes the ability from us. And what else? If we are on a very unhealthy diet, I've met a few people who were not able to do telekinesis. They did everything I told them, everything I was teaching. They did everything right, but they were very obese and they were eating unhealthy, eating fast food, all this stuff. But eventually they started to work on their diet and they started to work on their bodies, and they became healthier. And eventually, and they didn't do anything differently than before, but telekinesis started working. So what I'm saying is, if you have an unhealthy body, you also will have an unhealthy mind. So make sure to have a very healthy diet. Don't be obese, don't be too skinny, do exercise, do all those things to be healthy, because only then you can be able to do telekinesis. And it's very important to have a organized life, because if you always have to think in the back of your head about all those things you have to do, you will not be able to do telekinesis, okay? Brandy asks, when did you first realize that you had telekinesis? The first time I realized that I had the ability to move objects with my mind was when I was 14. I was very mad at my older brother, and I just wanted to close my door, but he wouldn't let me. And then it just happened. I just closed the door with my mind, and I didn't know what it was. I thought it was the wind, but from then on I just started practicing telekinesis. Marija asks, to acquire such powerful mindset and abilities, do you need to follow a strict lifestyle? And the answer is yes. What you have to do is working on your breathing 24/7. I keep talking about the breathing technique, which is so important. To inhale 100%, but exhale only 50%. And you have to do that all day long, not just when you do telekinesis. Other than that, it's very important to follow a healthy diet. You can't have a healthy mind without a healthy body. So if you're overweight, stop being overweight. Have a healthy diet, eat your vegetables and fruits. And I also do intermittent fasting. So I eat only a few hours throughout the day, and other than that, I don't eat. And just be healthy in general. This is going to help you with your telekinesis. How old are you, and for how long are you doing telekinesis? I am 29 years old, and I'm doing telekinesis for 15 years now.
I need to keep my family safe, my son safe.
I work in the bookstore.
But I also want you to learn telekinesis. Because the more people know how to do telekinesis, the safer I'm gonna be. Because if we normalize telekinesis, if it's normal, I don't have to hide anymore. That's why I'm making those videos.
And if something messes with your sleep, you will lose focus over time. You will sacrifice health over time. Also very important if you want to learn telekinesis, being kind to others and kind to yourself. And same thing, cigarettes, weed. Do you smoke? Do you drink alcohol? Do you put all this poison into your body and you still expect to learn telekinesis? That's not how it works. In order to learn telekinesis, your body has to be at its health peak. No excuses. You have to exercise your mind every single day. You have to exercise your body every single day. You have to be healthy. You have to eat healthy foods. Be kind. Have a good soul. Only that way you can learn telekinesis. If you drink beer every day or any other kind of alcohol, you will not learn telekinesis. Telekinesis is very, very difficult. If telekinesis was not that difficult, anyone could do that. Because the technique to actually learn telekinesis, it takes a week. Just takes a week to learn the technique. But to prepare your body and your mind for telekinesis, that, my friends, that can take forever. That can take a year, months at least. It's like for myself. I've been putting caffeine into my body for a few weeks, and now I have to repair the damage. So, how am I gonna deal with that? I am going to fast only one meal a day, or maybe one meal every other day. And of course, stop drinking coffee or tea, anything with caffeine. Also, I'm gonna remove sugar from my diet. That should help to get the caffeine and the addiction out of my body. And then I have to start exercising again. Every single morning I'm going to exercise. And right before I exercise, and exercise, you can do anything. There's no excuses not to exercise. You can then, before exercising, I'm going to make my bed. Making sure my bedroom is clean. Making sure there is no dirty dishes in this sink. Making sure all the floors are clean. Okay. So, and then when I'm at work or talking to my family, I always make sure to be grateful for the things I'm getting. My wife made me food. She took care of our son. I'm grateful for that. Thank you. It never hurts to say thank you one more often than you think. And I'm kind to people. I'm kind to the bus driver. I'm kind to my colleagues, to my boss. Be kind to others. In the chat, be kind to the other people. Be kind to me. I'm trying to be kind to you. Okay? That way, I'm going to learn telekinesis again. It's me learning telekinesis. Everyone can learn telekinesis. Okay? Oh, and lots of you always ask me if I have an Instagram or a TikTok. I don't have these things. I have an email address. Okay? I'm not on Facebook or Instagram or how are these other platforms called? Snapchat? I don't have all that. The more people learn telekinesis, the more normalized becomes telekinesis. My goal is that 51% of this members of planet Earth, humans, 51% need to learn telekinesis. If it's more than half of population, then I can take off my mask and live freely. You will never be alone again. We are a family here. There's always at least one person you can reach out to. At least one. At least me. Sometimes I get so emotional because all of this love from our members, our children, it gets me emotional sometimes. So much love is in the air, the virtual air. This is just beautiful. It is beautiful. And I appreciate all of your guys' help. I appreciate your support, your kind words, donations, and I appreciate all that very much. You guys are a very great community. I love that. I love you. Okay. To never use telekinesis on someone else. Don't prank anyone. Don't do none of these things. Telekinesis is for self-improvement only. At home, I don't have any computers and any phones on any laptops. I don't have all that. I try to keep technology as far away as possible because it distracts me from important things like telekinesis. When you have money or you invest your money and your money works for you, that gives you the freedom and the free space in your head to not be stressed about money so you can focus on telekinesis or your family, on your friends, on your relationships. So money is not in the way of your life. It makes the way for your life.
And I'm a strong believer that everybody, no exceptions, is able to do telekinesis. You just have to do the right things